Johnson. Got through the forecheck of Bailey, but things ugly in the neutral zone. Mackinnon hammers down Emerson. Oh my goodness. Emerson came to get a piece of 29, and Mackinnon would have none of it. Wow.
And then Mackinnon gave him some lip as he was heading up the ice. Said, take that, rookie.
That right there is Nathan MacKinnon. And that little taunt afterwards is the sign of a player who knows that he just can't be stopped. Right now, he's one of the handful of superstars in the league who can't be bullied or contained. And for that very reason, he's become the most unguardable player in the NHL. In the last few weeks of the NHL season, Nathan MacKinnon has been the hottest player in the game, putting up a 19-game point streak and racking up 52 points in his last 28 games. That was enough for him to finish ahead of McDavid as the best statistical player in the NHL for the 2023 calendar year. The guy had 85 on 5 points, and second place wasn't even close with 59. With MacKinnon on the ice, the Avalanche controlled 57% of their shot attempts at even strength. They outscored the opposition 102-64, and that right there is pure dominance. Every single night right now, he's the most intimidating player on the ice for the other team to defend. And when you dive into MacKinnon's game and why it's so effective, it can be described in one word: angry. When you watch him skate, shoot, or throw the body, it is extremely ferocious. But it's this calculated anger and intensity in every area of his game that makes him one of the most explosive players in the world and the current favorite to be the 2023 NHL MVP. MacKinnon's success so far this season, and really throughout his career, has been because of his skating and anticipation. Other than Connor McDavid, there's no one more intimidating to have barrel down towards you than the Nate Dogg himself. When he gets a full head of steam going down the ice, he literally has defenders bracing for impact and leaving them helpless.
Oh boy. Not much we can do there, Theo. Either of us. Not much we can do there.
The guy is a bull in a china shop, and defenses don't know how to handle him. Like any superstar, it all starts with his play without the puck. MacKinnon times his speed and acceleration into his puck touches like no one else, and as a result, it builds an advantage for him when he encounters defenders. That's why by the time he picks up a puck, stepping in front of him is almost like getting in front of a moving train. More than raw speed, this all starts with the anticipation and understanding how to time your arrival onto the puck so that you're instantly in a favorable position to make a play. For some players, it can be habit for them to catch the puck and then accelerate afterwards to try and make a play. And while that certainly favors some players who prefer to let the game come to them, it can hurt others like our friend Jonathan Huberdeau, who's struggling mightily due to his habit of catching pucks flat-footed. When the game moves as fast as it does today, it naturally favors players who can build that speed prior to touching the puck. This is put on full display with this goal against the Jets this season. The Jets assumed their 1-2-2 in the neutral zone, but with the quick up to the left wing by Colorado, the pass puts this Jets player behind the play, and that opens up a gap in the middle. This right here is where the anticipation comes in for MacKinnon. Before the winger even looks up and spots this seam, MacKinnon already starts building that speed with a couple of strong crossovers. Now once he gets the puck, he can effortlessly blow by the Jets defense because he's picked up the puck at top speed. After that, he's simply a train that just can't be stopped. Now MacKinnon plays the game with an intact mentality. He's got the vision and the patience to slow things down and make a play, but he almost always prefers to take the puck and shove it in a defender's face. Here again against the Jets on the transition, MacKinnon once again builds that speed with multiple crossovers before getting the puck, but when he receives it, he's not in the best position to make a play. However, MacKinnon knows how to weaponize his speed, and instead of slowing up and making a play back into the middle of the ice, he recognizes that his speed that he's built up prior to touching the puck will just be too much to contain. So, like the bull that he is, he attacks and shakes off a hit. The result forces the last defender to apply pressure, and a beautiful pass ends up in the back of the net. His relentless desire to want to attack the net and attack directly at defenders inevitably draws an opening for him to make a pass to one of his teammates. To give you an idea of how frequently Mackinnon is building speed both with and without the puck, he is the runaway leader this season for the most 20+ mile/hour skating bursts throughout the league. When he sees an opening, he takes it. But what really makes defenders hate their life when they see him attack is his use of linear crossovers. Rarely does Mackinnon attack in a straight line. Instead, he uses multiple crossovers in both directions to build speed and keep defenders guessing as to which direction he's going to explode in next. Here, his crossovers allow him to attack the middle on an angle, and now he's got defenders guessing which way he will attack. Once he decides he wants to go through the middle, he uses crossovers yet again to attack that lane, and then he's home free to use that deadly release. Now, in the offensive zone, McKinnon's frequent role as the F3 gives him a lot of dangerous touches of the puck. Off the forecheck, Colorado likes to deploy a 2-1-2 forecheck, and when F1 and F2 create a turnover, the way that Mackinnon picks up pucks and attacks the net, he can make a team pay almost instantly after a turnover. When Colorado has sustained pressure, they basically use a 2-3 offensive zone strategy to get their best player in Mackinnon a lot of touches with space up high. From this position, he can either make a play or a pass, or he can use that deadly release. However, with 25 power play points already this season, penalty killers have no answer for Mackinnon. Being on the left side as a right-handed shot, trying to decipher whether or not Mackinnon will shoot or pass is giving penalty killers all kinds of fits. Because the guy shoots the puck like he absolutely hates it, guys will try and cheat and take away the shot, but a quick pass to the bumper or back door creates an easy tap-in for Colorado. Give him that space to walk in, however, and he will put one past you with years of hate behind the puck. Trying to contain him in almost any offensive scenario right now is extremely difficult. But what separates him from other superstars is his physicality and his mindset. Mackinnon is somewhat different than other superstars because he's not afraid to throw his body and answer the bell if required. When the games get tighter checking and more physical, Mackinnon's playstyle thrives in that type of environment. Now, there is the counter argument that at times that can get out of control and it can actually cost him and his team. But ultimately, it's the driving factor of what makes him so special as a player. Because when channeled properly, it truly becomes unstoppable. For a player who's been arguably neck and neck with McDavid for the last few years, it's insane to think that he's never won a Hart Trophy. However, if he keeps up this ridiculous pace, then that statement may be completely different by the end of this season.